gonna give you guys out there a couple of tips and tricks to help you get over a bad breakup. Last thing you wanna do is listen to somebody like Neo or Keith Sweat, Love, and listen to that shit that'll have you crying. Next thing you know, you'll start reminiscing about all the good times. It'll really fuck your shit up. Tip number 2. You guys are broken up. You guys are broken up for a good reason. Erase them out your phone book. Erase them off of your Facebook. Because the last thing you want to do is look on your Twitter and see them tweet that they taking another girl or guy out on a date. Any progress you made is right out the damn door. So the next thing you know, all you're thinking about is that damn person and what they doing with that new person. You don't want those problems. Tip number 3. Because tip number 3. Stay as busy as humanly possible. Cannot stress this enough. You go out, man, fly a kite. Make sure to hang around with super fun friends, because the more you laugh, the more you joke, the less you're going to be thinking about that person that's on your mind. One of the worst things you can do is isolate yourself. Next thing you know, the only thing you really got to think about is that person. That's all that's gonna be on your mind. Man, you're gonna be up in there crying, your face all red, man. You know, you got your tears running down, and that's not a good look for a dude. The busier you are, the lesser time you have to think about that other person. Tip number 4. I'm more than likely gonna get a lot of flack for this one. This shit works. Get yourself a rebound. Somebody to help take your mind off the other person. You know, having somebody pour their love and their feelings into you helps fill that void that the other person helps create. Unfortunately, rebounds very rarely work out. They're basically human paperweights until you find somebody that you really, really like. Tip number 5 is get some agreeing ass friends. People who are gonna agree with whatever the fuck you say, even though you're more than likely wrong. It helps you feel better. You tell them how terrible and how horrible that jackass was, that what he did, even if you were the one who was clearly wrong in this shit, and they're gonna agree with you, and it's gonna make you feel better, and you're gonna get over that person a lot faster. Tip number 6. You want to make sure to listen to anti-relationship music. Linkin Park is one of my personal favorites. If I go through a bad breakup, I'm listening to Linkin Park. Crawling in my skin. These reggae, you know. Listening to this relationship bashing music helps you reminisce on the bad points of the person that you broke up with. Glad I got away from that person. He's treating me like shit. Screw that guy. He was a douchebag anyway. Bonus tip. And I get real close up on you for this one. When you break up with somebody, when you guys were in a long relationship, there's always going to be that hurt. The best thing to do is to cut it clean. No contact with them. The farther you stay away from this person, the less you're going to think about it. And the less you think about them, the faster you'll heal. You can only really be friends with your ex after you find somebody better. Because after when you find somebody better, you're like, man, man, fuck you. The longer you try to stay friends with them, you're just gonna draw out the heart pain. You cut them off completely, right? 6 months, you 80% healed up. But say you stay in contact with that person, every night you talk to them, you're gonna remember more of the good points about them. You're gonna backwards rationalize why whatever they did wasn't really that bad in the first place. So next thing you know, 2-3 months down the road, you're not 80% healed like our first example. You still only 10-20% healed. They still got their claws sinked into you. But see, the trade-off is, in the beginning, if you cut them clean, it's going to suck hard. If you continue to keep in close contact with them, the initial breakup ain't going to suck as bad. But it's best to be over them in 3 to 6 months than still be pining over that person and them having you on that string for like the next 1 or 2 years. With that being said, tell me some of your crazy breakup stories. If you like my biz, comment, subscribe, like, favorite, and share my videos with your peoples. And remember, as one of my favorite YouTubers will say, if you don't choose me, you lose me.